Hey there, welcome to my page. My name is Alexander Rosinek, and today I'm going to talk to you about a very contagious sickness. So stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. So today I want to talk to you about a very dangerous sickness which we call exquisitis, and especially today we're going to talk about age exquisitis. Ever heard of that? Ever heard someone telling you, oh, you know, that's a very nice business, but I think I'm too old? And the other guy says, you know, that's a really cool business, but I think I'm too young, right? So, let me tell you, I have seen in this business, I have seen $1 million earners between 20 and 30 years old. Actually, in my previous company, there was one guy, he reached from 0 to 7 figures within 2 years from start, and he reached 7-figure income a year in the age of 27 years old. Okay, so he started at 25. Is that young? It is. Is he too young? Seems not. And recently I was in this Network Marketing Pro event in Las Vegas to go pro recruiting mastery, and there I met one couple. His name is Bob and his wife was Leanne, and Bob told me he's 78 years old. Wow, 78 years. Is he too old to do this business? He doesn't think he's too old. That's why he's not. You are too old or too young for whatever you think. So today I came to this tema because of one text that I read recently in one of my favorite books. You may know this book, it's The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. And I'm going to read this text to you. Okay, it's about one guy called Cecil who approached Dr. Schwartz, and Dr. Schwartz was treating him because of his age exquisitis. Okay, let me read to you. So I talked with Cecil several times about this old age problem. I used the old medicine. You're only as old as you feel, but I found I was getting nowhere. Too often people retort with, but I do feel old. Finally, I discovered a method that worked. One day after a training session, I tried it on Cecil. I said, Cecil, when does a man's productive life begin? He thought a couple of seconds and answered, oh, when he's about 20, I guess. Okay, I said, now when does a man's productive life end? Cecil answered, well, if he stays in good shape and likes his work, I guess a man is still pretty useful when he's 70 or so. Alright, I said, a lot of folks are highly productive after they reach 70. But let's agree with what you just said. A man's productive years stretch from 20 to 70. That's 50 years in between, or half a century. Cecil, I said, you're 40. How many years of productive life have you spent? 20, he answered. And how many have you left? 30, he replied. In other words, Cecil, you haven't even reached the halfway point. You have used up only 40% of your productive years. I looked at Cecil and realized he had gotten the point. He was cured of age exquisitis. So, by the way, I am 40 now, and many people, if I tell them, I have 3 kids, I have a beautiful, nice family, you probably know that already. Many people tell me, when I tell them I just started a new venture, I started a new business, they say, you're crazy? How old are you? 40? 3 kids and you start a new business? Are you crazy? How do you think you're gonna maintain your family? It doesn't matter, right? What matters is what we think about ourselves. It's about mindset. The difference between a successful person and the unsuccessful person, what's the main difference? It's mindset. Those that think they can, they can. That's what Henry Ford said. How was that? Whether you think you can do something or whether you think you can't, you're probably right. Yes, I love that one. So, the question is about you. I mean, it's one point to have people that you're talking to have people with age exquisities. That's a funny thing, and you can definitely talk to them on certain points to help them understand that it's not about the age. But what is much more important actually is do you have age exquisities? Do you? If you do, then think about what Dr. Schwartz here spoke with Cecil, and same for those that think they are too young. It's in your mind. It's. Think about it. Is it really worth it to give up on your dreams because of such a cheap excuse as I'm too old or too young? I don't think so. Now, you have to make a decision. As I said in the blog, successful people make goals. Losers make excuses. There is hundreds and thousands of examples in our world of people who chose to be successful even though it looked they didn't have any chance. But they did it because they chose to be, and they chose to be a successful person. And of course the universe responds to that. So whatever you choose, that's what you will experience in the future, if you really choose it. So in that sense, my wish for you is that you choose to be successful, that you choose to become a professional top earner in your company, and I wish you lots of power and a very clear and focused mind so that you can reach your goal. I hope to hear from you very soon, your success story. If you got some value out of this blog, please comment below. Feel free to share it all over, wherever you want. Thank you very much for listening, and see you soon in the next video. Bye.